G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be looking at the team building guide for the new AGL Android 21. Good, I guess we'll call her. So she has just dropped on both the global and JP versions of the game. So awesome to have another same time celebration as we sort of head into that land of being completely synced up. So firstly, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do team building guides for all of the new units that do come out, so make sure you check out those, and let's jump straight on into it. So as you can see here for our details, not a great deal to really work with when you compare it to units like Vegito Rose, who just come out that are on 6 billion different teams, but these are the details for the base Android 21, not the transformed. So for the teams, we've got androids, margin power, Peppy Girls, Power Absorption, Transformation Boost, Crossover, and Battle of Wits. So those first three there being androids, Margin Power, and Peppy Girls. Those are the three leader skills that she does give the 170 boost to. It's a bit of a wonky sort of mix, but it is what it is, I guess. So in terms of links, we've then got Brainiacs, Metamorphosis, Android Assault, Shocking Speed, Battlefield Diva, Scientist, and Fierce Battle. So a couple common links in there, but a few of them that sort of are split into separate tiers, well, not tiers, but like groups of units, if that makes sense. So if you are to transform her, that will swap out Scientist for Big Bad Bosses. Big Bad Bosses being an amazing link, but unfortunately it's not really prominent in the androids category at this point in time anyway. Who knows, we could get another crazy sell or something. But yeah, for the time being, sort of falls away. So for our linking partners, we go straight to 6, and we do share 6 with the transformed version of this AGL 21. As I was just talking about, we do lose Scientists, but gain Big Bad Bosses. So yeah, definitely worth keeping that in mind when we then drop down to the 5 link period. So we have the STR transforming 21 as well, so that's the first and the third pictures there. They are a Big Bad Bosses unit, so they will link better with the transform state. We also have the int free to play unit, who I believe is getting their easy A as well. And then the last unit here is the banner unit, so the physical transformed Android 21 as well. So another Big Bad Bosses unit that will potentially work as a combo. Unfortunately, she's not like a dodge or a support class unit, so it's not as, I guess, vital to run her alongside there with the Dokkan Fest. So moving into the 4 links, not much to show here either. We've got the World Tournament Android 18. That's literally just meh. And then we've also got the new free-to-play unit, the 18 and 21. I think it's like 18 linked or something like that. So if you are really struggling for options, I guess that is another one that you could utilize there, because literally everyone is just given this 18 for logging in. So jumping into 3 links, this is where we'll be getting most of our money in terms of linking partners. As you can see in the first slot here, we have the GOAT, the amazing STR Bulma. So wherever you can run her on a team, you're probably going to want to. So awesome that we share a couple links with her while we have the Peppy leads, Peppy Girls lead. We've got the STR 17 and 18. They're definitely just meh, unfortunately. We've got the STR 18. The only thing to mention with her is that if you are running her on a team, you want to make sure you're getting in that Peppy Girls requirement for her passive. We've then got both the Gammas, who are really, really good units. Still top tier. AGL Gamma 2 is probably not my favourite style of unit, because it is reliant on that RNG to be getting those super attacks off. But yeah, definitely STR Gamma 1 is still really, really good. So then we finish out with the physical MVP 17. So unit did get his easy A. Really good support class unit. If you got below that 70% HP, you've got the damage reduction, so he does become quite defensive. But yeah, his defensive support is just absolutely massive. So I think you'll find he's a good option to run on a lot of these teams. And he is an option on this first team that we're going to look at, and that is the Androids slash Peppy Girls team. So falling under the lead of the AGL 21, we've obviously got the AGL 21 in there. We've also got the STR Boomer, so as we discussed, the multi-turn support, the orb changing, can get really good defensively as well. Is literally just a must bring if you do have her. So we've then got the two Gammas. As I mentioned before, they work really well in tandem together, supporting each other. A ton of links. You won't be able to go wrong with those two together. Got the Int Chili, so she's sort of like, I sort of compare her to the extreme version of Bulma because she's got that orb changing. She can provide the support. She does have a great chance to dodge as well. Add in the fact that she also foresees super attacks. She adds a lot of utility to a team like this, I think. If you do have her, she's very much like Bulma, where I'd definitely be running her. And then we've also got the physical MVP 17 as well. So in terms of rotations for this one, the obvious rotation is running the AGL Gamma 1 and STR Gamma 1 and AGL Gamma 2. On the other rotation, I would probably look at running the 21 with the STR Bulma. By keeping Bulma on rotation, that is going to allow you to have her multi-turn support up constantly, and because we do have so many support class units on the team, it's going to be really beneficial to a damage reduction unit like the STR Gamma 1. That'll leave us floating the Friend 21 as well as Int Chili. Chili you will have the versatility of running on rotation if you do really need that dodging unit. But yeah, dodging, support, orb changing, and foreseeing the super gives her a lot of utility as a floating unit. And then we've also got the physical MVP 17 floating with his massive defensive support. Going to be really beneficial to a unit like the STR Gamma 1 here. So I think this is going to be a really, really good team to utilize the Android 21 on. So the next team we're going to look at is one that should probably be really relevant to a lot of people, because we've obviously still got the banners up for the physical Super Saiyan 3 Rose and AGL Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, but that's the Dragon Ball Heroes Super Saiyan 3 / Transformation Boost team led by the Rose. So unfortunately neither of the units led just a flat crossover, which the Android 21 is on, but fortunately she's on Transformation Boost, so she does fit under Rose's leader skill there. So we've got Rose in the leader, we've got the AGL Limit Breaker Vegeta, just insane unit, one of the craziest units getting around. We've got the STR Fu, Orb Changer, Dodger, support unit. You literally can't go wrong with a unit like Fu, definitely my style of unit. We've got the physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, a unit that did recently, last celebration, just get his Easy A, and it's a really, really good Easy A. Works really well with the Super Saiyan 4 AGL Limit Breaker Vegito. We've then got Int Toa, so she's a dodging supports class unit that can also heal. So a lot of utility with bringing a unit like her on the team. And then we've got the AGL 21 in the back end. So rotations for this one, obviously we've got the two Super Saiyan 4 Vegetos together. They just work crazily well in tandem. Definitely one of the better rotations in the game at the moment. And then on the other rotation, we'd have the Super Saiyan 3 Rose alongside the STR Dark King Fu. Again, really, really good combo there. Means we're only going to be floating the Intel with her support and dodge, while also floating Android 21. So 21's not going to get the craziest amount of shine on a team like this. When you do transform, you'll get Big Bad Boss shared with Fu, but I mean, yeah, she's sort of just floating around on this one. Definitely not a prominent face of the team. So the next team we're going to look at is the Battle of Wits team. Probably a little bit of a wonky one to be looking at, but it is a flat 200% that we can put the Android 21 on. You could certainly run your Tech Piccolos as your leaders, but you will lose the flat 200%, but it will open up a little bit of team building. So that's a bit of a trade-off that you can fight amongst yourself with. But we've got the SCR Hachiyak Movie Goku here. He's the flat 200% to Battle of Wits. We've then got the AGL 21, the physical MVP 17. We've discussed those two already. And then we've also got the STR Piccolo. I really do still like this Piccolo. It's great defensively, is a really good support unit, and works extremely well with the Tech Orange Piccolo, who is still one of the best units in the game. Yeah, Tech Piccolo is just insanely good. We fill out the team with the Tech Vegito Blue, so a unit that can dodge, perform 6 billion super attacks, pour out a ton of damage. We've got the active, the transformation turn where you got the guaranteed dodge, like just a lot of utility with those blue fusions. So filling out the team with him. So in terms of rotations on this one, it would be the Android 21 with the physical MVP 17. You do sort of lack a slot 1 unit there, but at least by having the Hachiyak movie Goku's floating, you will have a ton of defensive support constantly because you're always going to have the physical MVP 17 next to her as well. If you are below that 70% HP threshold, you could certainly run MVP 17 in slot 1 to sort of cover you there. And then on the other rotation, it would be the STR Piccolo with the Tech Orange Piccolo. As I mentioned, link-wise, really good. The extra support to Orange Piccolo just makes him even more busted. They're just a really, really good combo here. So then that's going to leave us to float the Blue Vegito as well. He'll just be floating, pouring on crazy damage and getting those dodges off for her. And then I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, both the leaders, the friend and your own Hachiyak movie Goku would also be floating. So there you go, guys. In terms of the builds, I think this Android / Peppy Girls team will definitely really cook. I'd be very interested to test this one up against some of the more difficult content in the game. But let me know down below which of the team builds you're looking at running. I know this is personally my favourite. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. And hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.